Boruboya, Borubo Sheshe, to all my followers out there on YouTube. Somebody sent me an email the other day asking about Oggun, and his question was actually, is there two different kinds of Oguns in the religion of Santeria or Ifa? And the reason for him asking that is because when he received his Ochosi and Oggun, they came in a pot like this, a caldero that's about the size of my head, maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, there's the caldero. And then he said he's seen a bigger Oggun, like the one I have, like that right there. And the difference is, no, there's not two different kinds of Oguns in the religion of Ifa or Santeria. Somebody who has been initiated like me, like I'm a Babalao, and my signo is Iwori Ogunda. So me, Oggun is part of my signal because Ogunda is, it's a very, very long story, and I can't really get into it because a lot of this stuff is, for Babalaos only. So I'm gonna simplify it. There is Oggun that you receive as somebody who receives guerreros, and that is still Oggun. That's Oggun. That's no different than my Oggun. The only situation is when you have Oggun fundamento, it's a lot of many different things go into the Oggun pot. Many lots and lots of things. That's why when people say, oh, paleros will, they're stronger than babalaos. That's a prenda. That's the same thing as a prenda, When you see the babalaos, they have an inganga. And the inganga looks a lot similar like that. It's, when you prepare an inganga or an Oggun fundamento, it's, no difference. Oggun is a beast, Oggun is not something to play lightly with, Oggun fundamental, if I got problems, that's my Oggun, you know what I mean? Rule number one, like I was talking to a good friend of mine in Florida yesterday. I was told him, I almost got in a fight the other day. And he's like, you shouldn't be doing that as a babalao. You're not supposed to be fighting. And I said, yeah, I know, it's one thing about becoming a babalao and doing Ifa, yeah, okay. But then, you have to live Ifa. This is not, there's commandments in the religion of Ifa. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that we have to live our lives by. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you're not supposed to fight. If anyone hits a babalao, Orula will take him out himself. And, that's no joke, you know what I mean? Yeah, because, it's like slapping the Pope himself, you know what I mean? We're messengers of Orula, we're Babalaos, we interact with Orula. Orula is, people don't understand the power of Ifa. Ifa is Ifa is no joke, you know what I'm saying? Ifa, at the same time, though, we have to live humble, we have to be modest, we can't be doing no drugs, we can't be doing nothing corrupt, we can't be doing nothing like that. We have to be an example for our ahados and the community. You know what I'm saying? But there's some people out there that do, you know what I'm saying, dance in both realms. You know what I'm saying? They're babalaos and they do whatever else they do. Just like some pastors or priests or Buddhists, you know what I'm saying? You can't judge the whole religion of Ifa based on those babalaos. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, babalaos should be very, very humble, very, very modest. They shouldn't be lying. They shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, cheating nobody out of their stuff because, Orula sees all that, you know what I'm saying? And if you're going to be doing all that, you know what I'm saying, Orula will shut you down. It's not no game. Another thing, too, is, hitting women and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I have my wife, and sometimes, yeah, we do argue, and sometimes, as do every other couple, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, in Ifa, you don't be hitting no women, you know what I'm saying? That's against the rules big time. That's one of the commandments we have, How you gonna go and slap a woman, you know what I'm saying, but then go bow on your knees to Yemaya or Ochun or Oya, you know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that, it's a lot of stuff. Ifa isn't just about, I'm gonna go get initiated, I'm gonna have a pretty little brown case, and you know what I mean, all this, and it's not like that. You can't do that. It's living Ifa. It's a commitment. You know what I'm saying? Ifa is sacrifice. I've been sacrificing since I've been in the religion, but it's okay because everything I sacrificed, the Orishas gave it back to me times 10. You know what I'm saying? I have a beautiful house. I have a beautiful wife who I love with all my heart. I have a beautiful daughter. I mean, and I'm taken care of. Baruch Bosheshe, I got my everything I need, is given to me. And and that's one thing. You don't need to do nothing else. When you have Ifa and you do it the right way, Orulan, he'll take care of you, you know what I mean? But for the most part, when you bring Orula into your house, that's like a temple now. That's like, Orula is in that house. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about. It's more, it's not like a lot of other things. You see a lot of other spiritual groups like Wiccans, or I don't know too much about their path and stuff, but I know in this religion, when the Santos live in your house, I come in my room barefooted. I leave my sandals and my shoes outside the door, because that's, what I mean, it's respect. This is a holy place, you know what I'm saying? This isn't no joke, you know what I mean? So Ache Boru, there's no different kind of Oggun, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Oggun has different caminos, but for the most part, it's one Oggun. You know what I'm saying? But if you were to get initiated into Ifa or Santeria, you would, be able, if it calls for, to have Oggun Fundamento. It would be a bigger pot, more stuff inside of it, more Ache. So, Ache Boru, Iboru Bosheshe, to all you guys, and have a good day.